Anurag Kashyap, the interview. How did it happen? What was I thinking? Would you like to know?
It's time to spend some time with Rick. It's time to spend some time with Rick.
He's a lean and mean former child star, MJ knew him well. Hear him sing, watch him dance, he'll put you under his spell. Behind the scenes, Uncle John, all buddy time with his kids. Everybody around the world, tell them what time it is.
It's time to spend some time with Rick.
Jump back, kiss myself.
It's time to spend some time with Rick. With Rick.
What time is it?
With Rick.
What time is it?
With Rick.
What time is it?
Hello, all you beautiful stalagmites and stalactites. It's me, Rick. Welcome to my channel. If you've never been here before, welcome. Click like, subscribe, comment. I promised I'd give you some afterthoughts on all of the interviews we have done thus far, and I will continue to do afterthoughts for all of the interviews that are coming, many of which none of us know anything about. What exactly does that mean? I don't know. Me neither. I enjoy this time with you. Always do. Like the Nawazuddin Siddiqui interview, this was procured by the Stupid family. Beautiful stupid babies who arranged it and dropped it into our lap and said, would you like to interview Anurag Kashyap? And Corbin and I responded with, and actually the way that it works, I find out these interviews are coming because Corbin lets me know. For example, the Nawazuddin Siddiqui interview, I don't know that I mentioned this in the afterthought about that, but we were getting close to taking our trip to India, and I was over at his place filming a session of our stupid reactions, and he just randomly says, so when we're in India, we're going to interview Nawazuddin Siddiqui. I said, what? He said, yeah, crazy, huh? I said, wait, what did you just say? And same thing happens when he sends me a text. He said, so on Thursday, we have another interview, something along those lines. And I replied with who, and he tells me who, and put it in the calendar. And obviously the first person I tell is Indrani. Coming into the interview, I was really happy we had seen enough of his stuff to have a deep appreciation for him. And as you know, one of the most amazing things that happens with these interviews thus far is we have been so blessed with an immediate familiarity and comfort with everyone that we interview. And it started with Ustadji Zakir Hussain. This sense of like we've known you forever, this sense of I have the person we're interviewing giving us the feeling they have nothing else they're gonna go do, completely giving us their undivided time and attention, and it could go on for 2 hours if they wanted it to just keep going. And the questions we ask, a lot of times you don't know when you're going to interview somebody how it's going to go. And a lot of interviews with people who are celebrities, they don't go well. Some celebrities don't talk. Everyone we've interviewed has been absolutely wonderful, given such wonderful answers. And it was exactly that way with Mr. Kashyap. Funny to see his interview with his camera. Corbin was repeatedly asking him to adjust his camera because he was not aware of where he was with the camera, which I think is so fantastic on so many levels. First of all, because he's made it a point from his own mouth, we've heard this, to ensure that the actors aren't aware of where the camera is, that he wants them to just act, and he keeps the camera away as far as he can and captures them so that they're not thinking about having to be in frame. And he clearly doesn't think about being in frame himself. And also just the raw nature of the way that was going without him caring about the aesthetic, I just thought was really wonderful and very insightful. I think he's the kind of guy that what you see is what you get. Pretty much everybody we've interviewed is that way. There's no persona. They just are who they are. And it was what you saw in the interview was pretty much everything that we did, because we don't talk to them for a while before we start recording. Corbin's recording as we phone them on the video. So when they answer the phone, the recording's already going, and we pretty much begin the interview that you see on our Stupid Reactions with the, hey, it's so wonderful to talk with you. So you're getting the majority of the interview raw and unfiltered right there. And I think he really meant it when he said the next time he's in Los Angeles, he would connect with us. And there's nothing else to really say about it other than it was an honor to have spoken with the man and to know that he knows who we are. Stupid Babies, the channel's barely a year and a half old. We have nearly 1 million subscribers, which, as you know, means there's way more people that actually watch, because there's a lot of people who will watch reaction channels or any YouTube channel and they're not a subscriber. And in this amount of time, we have been able to interview the likes of the people we've been able to interview. Is truly astonishing and is an amazing blessing and gift that, I'll say it over and over again, we don't take it for granted. This is an amazing journey. Looking forward to the time when we not only can interview Anurag Kashyap, but obviously we have long-term goals and dreams that we've always had way before we ever did the channel, of what Corbin and I both want to do as actors. And looking forward to the day where we could actually be working on a film that he's directing and Nawazuddin was in. So this is really a wonderful thing, because our deep respect for the number of directors that we've seen and films that we've seen, Anurag was way at the top of the list for both Corbin and I, as was Nawazuddin Siddiqui. We don't say that to them just to make them feel good. We say that because it's what we mean. And there's nothing that Anurag Kashyap does that we wouldn't be interested in and want to see, whether it was a series or a movie, or even if he's acting, even though he said he doesn't like acting, which is funny because that's how he got started in the industry, was as an actor. And hopefully we'll have a chance to interview him again. We had never communicated with him prior to the interview. We haven't communicated with him since. Hope he still looks at our Stupid Reactions and what we do, but have no idea if he does. And there you have it, and there it is. And if you would be so kind, if you haven't done it yet, subscribe to my channel and comment below here. Love to talk with you. And there's also a link in the description, as well as you'll see a button up here that you can subscribe to Patreon if you would be so kind as to support my channel. I know right now it's hard for a lot of folks with what's going on with the lockdown of COVID-19. So please, if you can and you're in a position to do it, great. But obviously if you can't, it's totally understandable. And see you next time here and on our Stupid Reactions. And as always, stay stupid, stupid babies.
If you like this video and want some more, subscribe right now and you'll adore the time you spend with me and your extended family. And if generosity turns you on, just click that link to Patreon and give until your money's gone and no one else will be.
Rick Siegel, an institution of silliness for everyone but Corbin's mom.